Skipper!
What are you picking up?
Unidentified object, sir. Bearing 180, range 2,000 yards.
I don't know.
Fast propellers dead astern, sir. What is it, Lane?
There's a sub on our tail. Sparks. Unidentified submarine approaching. Make a signal to her. Request an identification.
Aye, sir.
That's funny. I didn't think there was a vessel within 100 miles of us.
Torpedoes approaching from the stern.
Hard left rudder. Sound general quarters.
Battle stations. Battle stations. All hands rig for attack.
That was close. Ready aft torpedoes.
Missile room ready aft tubes 3 and 4.
Aye, sir. Tubes 3 and 4.
Sparks, what answer?
None, sir. They don't acknowledge our signal.
Torpedoes approaching, bearing 105.
Hard right rudder.
Aye, sir.
Missile room, prepare to fire.
Missile room aye. Aft tubes 3 and 4 loaded and ready to fire, sir.
Very well. Fire 3.
3 fired, sir.
Fire 4.
4 fired, sir.
Missed.
Those were homing torpedoes. How could we miss?
They've got neutralizing equipment, obviously. Chip, take all out evasive action.
Aye, sir. Full dive in all planes.
Full dive all planes.
We're not shaking him. That's a pretty fair skipper out there.
I'm not sure there's anybody on that sub.
A drone?
Well, if it is and it locks in on you, they're impossible to shake.
Still with us.
I can't shake him.
You're right. It must be a drone.
Missile room, prepare to fire ultrasonics.
Aye, sir.
Ultrasonics, Lee. You don't have authorization to use that word.
Then I'll make my own authorization. Missile room, let me know when you're ready to fire.
Ready in 10 seconds, sir.
Two more torpedoes, port side.
Hard right rudder.
Hard right rudder.
Ultrasonic weapon ready to fire, sir.
Fire!
the Sea, starring Richard Basehart, David Hedison, Voyage to the Bottom of the Sea.
I've got the full damage control report. We came through the attack in good shape.
Do you see any reason why we can't go through with the automation test?
No structural reason.
Meaning you don't approve of the whole business?
I just don't like the idea of laying the subguard with only a handful of civilians aboard.
Well, don't worry, Chip. The Admiral and I will be on hand to keep in line. Now, look. Set a course for the shipyard. Proceed at standard.
Aye, sir. Navigation, come to course 015, all ahead standard.
Aye, sir.
Sparks, I want to send a coded message to Admiral Nelson.
Yes, sir.
Send in care of Glenn Carter, President, Submersible Boat Division, International Shipbuilders Incorporated.
Yes, sir. Go on.
All right. Proceeding to shipyard on schedule to pick up test party. En route, we were attacked by hostile drone sub and destroyed same. Suggest query of naval intelligence as to possible motive and origin of attack. Unless we hear to the contrary, we'll release crew for shore leave when your party comes aboard. End transmission.
Our drone was destroyed. Now what?
Oh, that plan was a weak one at best. That's why I ordered the attack on Seaview. If our drone couldn't sink one solitary submarine, how could it possibly hope to penetrate the defenses that will surround that peace ship?
Our orders were specific. The peace ship must be destroyed at any cost.
It will be, but in a more subtle way. Now, the peace ship will heave to in this area. All around it, picket ships. After all, with the heads of 7 major governments on board, the precautions will be beyond precedent. No strange vessel could possibly hope to penetrate the area.
There must be some way. If we permit that peace treaty to be signed...
There is a way. We'll penetrate the area with the one ship that's beyond suspicion. Seaview.
Seaview?
The test Captain Crane mentioned in his report, sea trials of Seaview's new automated equipment. The test crew he mentioned will consist only of Nelson, Crane, and 8 scientists. One of those scientists works for us. See how easy?
I don't dig this. Now, why should the Admiral turn the ship over to a handful of eggheads?
What's the difference? It's just a test. They'll be back in the morning.
The way I look at it, we can't win. If the test is a success, they'll probably cut down on the number of crew, right? No more work.
Suppose it isn't a success.
No more Seaview, and we're still out of work.
Come off it, Ski. Look at the bright side. On account of this test, we've got ourselves a nice shore liberty. And I've got myself a little trial run of my own, all set up and waiting.
Now hear this. All hands be prepared to depart on shore leave.
That's us! Come on!
That's it, Lee. All personnel now ashore.
Good. The test crew's coming aboard now.
And I better get ashore myself. Good luck, Lee.
Have a good liberty.
That's one thing you don't have to worry about.
Oh, Captain Crane is just after the control room there. Skipper? This lady got separated from the rest of her party.
Oh, thanks, Kowalski. Better take off for your liberty.
Aye, sir.
Have a good time.
Thank you.
Captain Crane, I'm Ava Winters.
Oh, yes. Admiral Nelson's spoken about you. Welcome aboard.
Thank you. I tried to find the Admiral, but I seem to have missed him.
Oh, yes. He's still topside with some of the other civilians who are coming along.
Tell me, Captain, How do you feel about having a group of total strangers running your ship?
Well, I don't know. It should be an interesting experiment.
Say the least. Well, since the Admiral is busy, I think I'll go to my cabin. I've been assigned to B.
That's right. I'll show you the way.
No, that's all right. I guess the Admiral forgot to tell you I'm one of the architects who helped design the sea view, so I'll find my own way. Thank you.
Good. Good. I'll relay the information. Where's the embassy? Our agent is aboard the Seaview. Plan is in operation. 24 hours, that peace ship will be on the bottom.
We'll be underway in 5 minutes for our Golders run, Harry.
Only had time for a quick look around, Graham, but from what I've seen, Seaview is as good as new.
With the new equipment we've added, she'll be better than new. You'll say so yourself when we turn it back to you.
He's talking about all the automation gear he and Chandler have installed, Admiral. Their ambition is not to build ships, but to make sailors obsolete.
We're not trying to make sailors obsolete. Now, this vessel could be handled by one man with the equipment it has now.
You'll have a chance to prove that in this test run, with only 10 technicians aboard and none of the regular crew.
All clear, topside.
Will you take her out, Captain?
With pleasure, Mr. Carter.
Now, let me check to be sure all departments are ready, and then we'll be underway.
Harry, we had any word from Naval Intelligence yet?
About the bombing? No, not a thing.
It was a deliberate attack, but no one's figured it out yet.
Or they won't admit they have. All I know is a submarine like this isn't sabotaged by friends. When you have an enemy, you fight him.
Yeah, but Judd, if you don't know who your enemy is, then how do you fight him?
Captain.
Oh, yes, Miss Stewart, isn't it?
Tracy Stewart.
Yes.
I'm in charge of computer programming and design.
I know.
I'll also be handling whatever communications we'll be having during these tests. This just came in.
Oh, thank you. Yes, from the peace ship.
The treaty will be signed with the peace ship at dead stop midway across the Pacific.
Hopefully.
Also, no other vessel should come within 50 miles of that area.
Well, that figures. You know, we have 7 heads of state aboard. Oh, Chandler, will you make certain that the automatics guidance system keeps us out of the area of the peace ship?
Well, we'll be over 100 miles from these coordinates at our closest position, Captain.
And the system is self-correcting in case we should run into overly strong drift currents, you understand?
Good. Thank you.
Ready, Captain?
Yes, just about. Reactor control, this is the captain. Reactor control, this is the captain.
This is reactor control.
Are you ready to get underway, Klaus?
Yes, Captain.
Very well, thank you. Engine room?
Engine room, go ahead.
Are you ready to answer bells, Rook?
Don't have to. Chandler's automated the system to respond to your operator signals.
Fine. I'll stay with dead slow and steady until we're ready to run tests.
Roger.
Feet.
We're scheduled to stop our descent at 5,800 feet, but I think we'll eventually reach 6,000.
5,700 feet.
Chandler, what about the automatic ballast control?
The system is green, Captain.
5,800 feet. Holding at 5,800 feet.
Hey, let's go back up.
Kill the main switches.
Chandler, switch to backup systems.
I'm trying. They won't respond. I'll check the circles.
Engines winding down. Reactor's beginning to cool off.
We're dead in the water. Depth, 5,100 feet.
Can we get to the surface?
Another chance. Nothing works.
Not even the radio.
Look at
the power plant. You all right?
I'm fine. But what happened upstairs?
We don't know yet. Maybe Rourke can tell us. Stay here. Lee. He's dead. He crashed in one of the turbines. Get Dr. Templeton.
Where were you when this happened?
Right here, at the reactor control panel.
That door leads right into the engine room. Didn't you see or hear anything?
I don't like what you're implying. And I want to remind you there is another door to the engine room on the other side.
That's enough. It was an accident.
Of course it was an accident. But I object strongly to this kind of questioning.
Well, it certainly isn't helping us to get this submarine underway again. I suggest we all go to our stations and try to trace the trouble. Two murders. It seems to me the important thing is the motive. Why? Why is one of us trying to kill the others?
Well, maybe it isn't one of us. Maybe there's someone else on board.
Lee, you and I will search the vessel. Doctor?
Chandler, let's get closer, Mr. Bay.
Glenn, give him a hand. The rest of you stay here and stay together until we get back. Gear. Control room. Control room.
The main steam line's being channeled into the system.
It's a low-pressure line. It'll never take a full load. It'll explode.
Chandler was right. Whoever the murderer is, he's just getting started. Just hope there's enough powder in these to blow up this hatch.
What was that explosion?
Somebody tried to kill us. Where's Stroller?
I don't know.
I told you to stay here.
I didn't go anywhere.
We've searched every compartment in this ship but your cabin.
The door was locked. Do you want to come down and open it?
Oh, yes, of course.
Lee, you round up the others and keep them here.
Tracy?
You frightened me.
I know. I guess we're all a little bit edgy.
I can't seem to do anything for myself. I'm afraid of my own shadow. Thank you.
You shouldn't be here alone. Not until we know who the killer is.
Do you have any idea who it might be?
None.
I'm frightened.
Nothing. What are you doing here, Judd?
You startled me, Harry. I was just looking for you.
But I thought you were going to stay with Ava and Tracy.
I thought I'd try to find an auxiliary radio in the storeroom. When I passed your lab, I noticed the door was open. I knew you'd keep it locked, so...
I want to know what happened, and I want the truth. Is that understood? Arthur, you and Dr. Templeton took Carter to sick bay. Is that correct?
Yes, that's right. We put the body onto one of the bunks.
And then what?
Well, then I started to get sick. I had to excuse myself.
You didn't look sick to me.
Now, don't you try and put the blame off on me. Now, you told me to go. You were the one who stayed in that room alone with Carter.
Now forget it. No one's accusing anyone yet.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Tracy, where were you?
I never left this room.
I found her here, Admiral.
Alone.
That's right.
But no one can be sure you never left here, can they? I know you were wandering around. Ava, you were in the control room.
Yes, I was.
Or were you just coming back from the control room?
I was about to leave the control room. I'd been alone long enough.
No, I can't stand this. I mean, I just can't. We're all sitting around here talking, asking questions. And one of us is a cold-blooded murderer. Now, this is pointless. We're doomed. We've got to get off this submarine. No, Admiral. Isn't there some way?
Not from this depth.
We could take the flying sub.
You know as well as I do, we can't launch her without power.
Well, how about the mini-sub? That could be launched manually.
Forget it. Wouldn't last 30 seconds at this depth.
When Chandler left you alone with Carter, what happened?
Carter said he was going back to the control room. He said it made his flesh crawl to be in the same room with two dead men.
And that's the last you saw of him?
That's right.
Where is Chandler? Can't you stop it? He'll be killed.
There's nothing I can do without power. It's made to release from the sub-emergency, and there's no way I can bring it back in.
Let's go to the control room.
See if the monitor works on auxiliary power. Mercuric cyanide. Coffee in this pot must be full of it. You all know what mercuric cyanide is. Judd?
I don't know anything about poisons.
Jason?
Chemistry was my worst subject, Adam. Curic cyanoxide, HgOlN2. It'd be a soluble powder, probably tasteless and odorless.
And you know what it is?
Well, I could deduce some of its properties, but I don't know what it is or what it's used for.
Claim that none of you ever use mercuric cyanide. But I can tell you that all of you have used it many times. Liquid soldering flux.
All right, we've all used soldering flux, but no one thinks of it as a poison.
No one but the murderer, obviously. It's empty.
Poor Arthur was right. We don't have a chance. We're all going to be killed.
Someone's trying to kill us off one by one. Why? Why? What does it want?
Deceive you, of course.
Well, assuming that's the case, there must be a reason.
How do we know it isn't a woman?
Well, whoever it is, we have to know why. Lee, can you give me a picture in our position?
Yes, a rough approximation.
Oh, as close as you can. And you two go along with Captain Craig. Judd, give me a hand here. What's wrong?
Nothing. It's just that I was positive Templeton was our man.
Why?
I was an intellectual oddball. I never could trust a man like that. I'll wait for you outside.
Stoller. Stoller! 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 cigarette store. Get it off me.
I was just going to help you.
I'll let you help the others. You pulled the hinge pin.
No, Harry, no.
Now, where did you go after you left sick bay?
I went to my cabin to get a pack of cigarettes. I don't have to answer your questions, Nelson. I will not have my integrity questioned by you or anyone else. Do you understand?
I understand there are only 5 of us left, and one of us is a murderer. Discounting Crane and myself, that leaves you and the women. I don't think a woman could have pulled this off. That leaves you. You're my prime suspect, Stoker. Now get up. And don't do anything that'll make me shoot first and ask questions afterwards. Sit down, like that. Hey? What's our position?
As far as I can figure out, just about here.
Tracy, where's the peace ship?
Coordinate 4758.
50 miles away.
And drifting closer every hour.
Now I know why the murderer wanted Seaview.
To torpedo the peace ship. That's why Seaview was sabotaged in the first place.
I'm going to make certain that Seaview's torpedoes are not used against the peace ship.
What's so funny?
Don't you realize that our killers don't want the Seaview or her torpedoes? He wants our nuclear missiles.
We're going to destroy those too. Go ahead. Come over here, Tracy. Sit down. Brace yourself. There's going to be a little explosion.
I suggest you ask Ava that question. She knows what I mean. She's been killing us off one by one so she can deliver the Seaview and her missiles to whoever she's working for. Now that she's failed, she knows they'll kill her.
You know that isn't true, Harry.
Well, he doesn't need proof to make an accusation.
Really? Take a look in her purse.
Oh, Harry.
You call this proof, Judd?
What more do you need? She slipped that gun out of the cabinet and into her purse. Why? To kill us, that's why.
I felt sick and I wanted to go to my cabin and I wanted something to protect me.
knife, Admiral?
I'll need a first aid kit.
Want me to get it, Admiral?
Come in here.
Oh, I'll get it.
Let me look at you. Here, lean back.
How is it?
Probable concussion. Needs treatment.
You can handle it?
My father was a country doctor, Admiral. I was the only nurse he had.
All right, go ahead. Well, where's Eva?
She's in her room.
Who is it?
Nelson. I just wanted to see if you were all right.
I thought I'd try and get a little rest.
When you wake up, stay here. Call me in the control room. I don't want anything to happen to you.
Have you figured out which one of us set the booby trap yet?
No.
Perhaps I can be of some help. Here, take a look at this. Looks like the detonator was built from a computer part, doesn't it?
It's a relay cell.
You'd know more about that than I would. But there's someone aboard who knows computers almost as well as you do. Tracy Stewart.
Just a minute, Tracy. See that?
It's just a mild sedative. What'd you think it was? Cyanide?
All right, go ahead.
Are you sure you don't suspect me either?
Don't be silly.
Reactor circuits?
Operational.
Control circuits?
Operational.
Buoyancy control circuits?
Operational.
It's impossible. Every circuit on the boat is operational and nothing works. Hello? Hello? It's Ava. Ava! Ava!
Admiral, I was asleep. I can't tell you if anyone left the control room.
And neither can I. I was working. Anyone could have left for a minute or two.
That door's open. It leads into your cabin.
This is ridiculous. None of us left the front of the boat after Ava went to her room. You may have been asleep. And you may have been lost in your work, but I was awake and fully aware of everything that was going on around me. And I tell you, none of us had a chance to kill Ava.
One of us did.
Couldn't she have killed herself? Chandler did.
Chandler didn't kill himself. He was trying to get away in the mini-sub.
Then, who killed her, Admiral? Back circuits check out.
Switch is on.
No, nothing.
Keep trying. We gotta find out what's wrong.
Tracy, let's start over from the beginning. I think I found something. Look here.
Somebody's been tampering with the main power line. See, these wires have been disconnected and
Can't you do something?
10,000 volts, there's nothing to do.
He's dead. These wires have been stripped. It was deliberate. One of you killed him. What is it?
I just wanted to make sure you were all right.
Where's Stroller?
He was right behind me. I didn't do it. It wasn't me. It wasn't me! It wasn't me! It
Why did you do it?
I swear it.
Now look, only 2 of us are alive in the ship. I didn't do it. You did.
I swear it wasn't me.
You tell me the truth now. Why did you do it?
I swear it wasn't me. It wasn't. Please believe me. Moving up to the surface.
I know. We're in the area of the peace ship. Gotta get out of here.
Who could it possibly be?
Yes, Captain Crane. Arthur Chandler. You're wondering how I got off the mini-sub. Well, I was never on it. And now I'm gonna destroy the peace ship with Seaview's torpedoes.
Why you had to pretend you were dead?
Well, Lee and I figured that the killer was watching us all the time.
How?
Oh, probably from the ventilation system. It runs from one end of the submarine to the other.
We planned my accident so he'd forget about me and I'd be ready when he's made his move.
Oh, why weren't you killed when you touched the wire?
Oh, that? Well, before I touched it, I switched from a 10,000-volt circuit to one of lesser voltage. Result? Nothing but sparks.
Well, I do wish you two had let me in on it. For a moment there, I thought you were going to kill me.
I almost did.
That, Commander. 43 knots, and still gaining.
So we're coming up to your predicted speed, sir, but the hull is showing some vibrational stress.
Forget the hull, it's sound. Look at that speed indicator. I told you, Commander. There's no limit to what my fuel can do.
50 knots, sir. We've passed your predicted speed test, sir. May I order slow to standard?
No, you may not. I'll handle this. Engine room?
Aye, aye, sir.
This is Captain Gant. Add another fuel cylinder.
Aye, aye, sir.
60 knots, sir. We can't handle the speed.
We'll take it, mister. We'll take it all the way up to 75.
What's
What's Gant doing out there? He's got the test sub up to 65 knots.
I don't know. The Admiral says Gant's one of the most brilliant men he's ever known. But if you ask me, stability isn't his long suit.
Well, that's an understatement. Look at their speed, still increasing. Well, the hull won't stand the strain.
The hull may, but the instruments aren't calibrated for this speed.
Then they'll be running blind. Maybe the Admiral can talk some sense into him.
Let's find out. Alert him, Chip. Get me Captain Gant aboard Test Sub 1. Tell him the Admiral has a message for him. On the double.
Aye, sir.
66. 67.
Seaview's trying to contact us, sir. But at this speed, we can't receive them.
Admiral Nelson can wait. When I talk to him, I really want to have something to say to him.
There's something up ahead, sir. Can't tell what it is.
Shockwave vibration, that's all. $70. We'll make it. We'll make it all right.
Hard left rudder.
You belay that. Resume your course. Maintain flank speed.
All stop. Sound general quarters. Close all watertight hatches. Prepare to abandon ship.
Voyage to the Bottom of the Sea. Starring Richard Basehart, David Hedison, Voyage to the Bottom of the Sea.
My propellant did not wreck that sub. Now, I saw that monster as clearly as I see you now.
None of the other survivors saw him, Mike. The Navy Board of Inquiry is going to hold you directly responsible for the loss of that sub and the men who died aboard her.
Now, how can they? I told you how it happened.
Fact still remains, you were running at excessive speed.
Now, that's nonsense. The hull was sound and my fuel was working perfectly.
But your instruments weren't. You were running blind.
Seaview calling flying sub. Seaview calling flying sub. Come in, please.
Read you loud and clearly. What's the report?
All arrangements have been made to conduct the fuel test, Admiral. What's your ETA?
We should be ready for berthing at about 1100 hours.
Is Gant with you?
Yes. Yes, he is.
Good. There should be some surprises in store for him. We'll see you at 1100 hours.
Flying sub clear.
Now, what was that all about?
I've been running some tests on your fuel. I don't like the preliminary reports.
What do you mean, tests? The fuel has already proven itself. It's that monster we have to be concerned about.
I don't agree. That fuel of yours is a pretty unstable compound.
Well, that's hardly news. But I have tested the fuel thoroughly.
You also had some cylinders of the fuel in the sub that was sunk.
Harry, I don't get what you're driving at. The monster caused the disaster, not the fuel. And those cylinders are down at the bottom of the sea.
Yeah. Well, that's exactly what's worrying me.
What's this all about, Captain?
Oh, well, I think the Admiral is better qualified to tell you. Where is he?
He's on the radio phone to the inquiry board. He said to go ahead with the demonstration without him. What demonstration?
This container is made out of titanium alloy, as strong as any we know. It contains exactly 1 gallon of ordinary seawater. And this is a sample of your fuel.
Careful with that. That amount of fuel could blow this submarine to the angels.
Don't worry. It's been diluted to 1/100th strength. Now, I'm going to put one of these tablets into the seawater. One of these equals 1 drop of your fuel. And it's been diluted 100 times.
Well, what do you expect to prove? I've already tested my fuel at full strength in seawater. It has absolutely no effect on it.
That's right, at normal pressure. But I'm going to raise the pressure inside this cylinder until it reaches a PSI of approximately 140.
That's the water pressure where the test sub is.
Right. Now watch the pressure gauge.
I'm wasting an awful lot of time with all this. Why all this concentration on my fuel when there's a... Seawater plus pressure. That's the catalyst. I never dreamed.
Now we know the real monster that's down there. Your fuel cylinders.
If seawater corrodes the cylinders at that pressure, there's no telling how much of that gas might be formed.
The computer's estimate isn't very optimistic. If that amount of fuel forms in the gas and gets to the surface and is picked up by the trade winds, millions of people could die, Captain. Literally millions.
We've got to get those cylinders. Get them up to the surface.
We're ready. Give us the coordinates and we'll shove off.
You'll have them. Let's go.
Now, this is the general area, Chip. Let's set a course for here and proceed at flank speed.
What's the rest of the plan, Lee?
Well, time's a vital factor, Chip. The Admiral's going to take Gant with him on the flying sub. Now, hopefully, they'll locate the wreck and find the cylinders before we arrive with Seaview.
I wouldn't depend too much on Gant.
Yes, I know what you mean. From everything I've heard of him, Gant wants to help just one person. Gant.
That's true, Captain. As far as it goes. But my motives aren't entirely selfish. However, I have my record to clear. And I will do it.
What were your motives when you tried to prove your fuel could break a speed record?
Suppose we let the Board of Inquiry settle that, Captain. Right now, we have something more important to deal with. I made my way aft to the escape chamber by a freak chance. The only survivors came from these compartments.
Mm-hmm. And the extra fuel cylinders were all stored in the aft section.
That's right.
Well, that could be a break. Now, if the hatches back here were closed in time, then this part of the ship may still be dry.
That's a definite possibility.
Uh-huh. Well, in that case, the Admiral can bring the flying sub right down here over this hatch. We may get lucky and find those cylinders there waiting for us.
And that may not be all that'll be waiting for us.
Meaning this creature of yours.
That's exactly what I mean. I know you don't believe me, Captain, but it was there.
Oh, well, we'll see. You'll need one crewman. Somebody with both flying sub and diving experience. Mr. Morton, alert Riley he's going on the mission. Provide full diving gear for 3 men. You may have to do some deep diving, Captain. I hope you can handle it.
For your privileged information, Captain Crane, I'm a fully qualified diver.
Good. I'll notify the Admiral the plan's complete.
Diving gear stowed aboard and she's ready to launch, sir.
All right, let's get aboard.
Any further orders?
No, you stay on this heading and get to the area as fast as you can. We may need you.
We'll be there. Good luck, Admiral.
Thanks.
Flying sub to Seaview. Come in, Seaview.
Roger, FS1. This is Seaview. The skipper wants to talk to you, sir.
I'll put him on.
Everything all right there, Admiral?
We're over the target area. We're going down now.
We've got you on radar. We'll get there as fast as we can.
Well, I'll keep the line open.
We'll be standing by, Admiral.
Riley, get on sonar.
Aye, sir.
Keep your eyes open for that creature.
Contact, sir. Bearing 010 relative.
You might get lucky.
Range 200. Dead ahead.
There she is.
Seaview,
Go ahead, Admiral.
made contact with a test sub.
Did you make out her condition, sir?
Doesn't look too bad. Forepart is crushed, but the aft end might be watertight. Must have hit a reef.
I told you it was no reef.
We're going to try to settle on the hatch and see if we can get in.
Roger. We'll catch up with you in 2 hours. Good luck, Admiral.
Thanks.
Steady. Those fuel cylinders could blow.
Crack the hatch, Riley. Let's hope it's dry down there.
Cable. Riley?
We're tied into the main. We need some light down there.
Aye, aye, sir. I've got it.
All right, come along.
Hurry. You better get back up here. We're starting to drift.
I'll take the controls.
The Admiral has to stay with the controls, or we'll never get out of here. Riley, you think we two can handle it?
Yes, sir.
All right, let's go. The cylinder room is just aft of here. Hold it, Riley. I want to check these out for leaks before we touch them.
Looks tight as a drum to me, sir.
All right, let's get them out of here. The lock holds out. Very, very carefully.
I'll cuddle this baby all the way home, sir.
up!
I don't know what's happening out there. One more crack like that could finish us. Open the hatch, Riley. All right, take two. And let's shove off. Careful of the valve. It's the creature. It must be. Go ahead. Let's go, Riley.
Sir, there's a tapping noise. Like there's somebody inside there.
It's probably some loose equipment. Let's get out of here.
So there it is again. Hear that?
Riley, put your cylinders down. Open the hatch. Frame is sprung.
Yes, sir. You couldn't blast this thing open.
Maybe we can do just that. We'll blast the hatch. You've got a powerful explosive here. Let's use it. Take the cylinder.
This stuff, sir, can it blast the hatch open?
This hatch, this passageway, and about half the ocean.
Okay, sir. How much fuel do we need to blow the hinges?
I can't guarantee it won't put a hole in the side. But I'd say just a few drops.
Did you say drops?
I need some kind of a container.
Container? I have a lighter.
This might work. Take the tail end of the cylinder. And hold her steady. The fuel is sloshing around. Let's try again. Easy. I got it. Take these cylinders away from here. And take cover.
Right.
Carefully. Got it?
Got it.
This is Seaview calling Admiral Nelson. Calling Admiral Nelson. This is Seaview calling Admiral Nelson. Come in, please. Calling Admiral Nelson. This is Seaview calling Admiral Nelson.
Sparks, forget it. No answer can only mean trouble. How soon before we get there?
About half an hour. Lee, you don't really believe in Gant's monster, do you?
I didn't. But now I'm not so sure.
I told them all. Now maybe they'll believe me.
How do I see Bill?
That thing is pulling us away.
Flying sub, calling Seaview. Come in, Seaview. Come in, Seaview. Come in, Seaview.
Forget it, Randy. Those strands have shorted us out.
We've got scuba gear and spear guns. We can swim our way out of here.
You out of your mind, sailor? We hit that thing with a spear gun, we've had it. Do we have enough power to pull out of its web?
I doubt it.
Well, let's do something. We can't just stand here and let it make a coffin out of the sub.
We wait. Seaview should be here in a few minutes.
It's moving away. Leaving us here.
You think it's got its eye on something else?
Yeah, could be.
Captain, contact dead ahead.
It could be the flying sub.
It's possible, sir.
What's the range?
About 2,000 yards.
Activate nose camera.
Aye, sir.
All stop. Hold it steady.
When Gant gets back, I'll be the first to apologize for doubting him.
If he gets back.
There's the Seaview. They can't miss us. Wrapped up like a Christmas present.
The mic. Still shorting, sir.
Pad those fuel cylinders. We'll try to break out.
Yes, sir.
Full power. Give her all she's got.
No. The strain's too much. She'll crack.
You're the one who's cracking up. Where's your guts?
Seaview calling flying sub. Seaview calling flying sub. Come in, please.
Keep trying, Sparks.
That's big trouble, Lee.
Well, with Gant out there, it figures. Kowalski and Olson, lay down to the missile room on the double. We're going out for a swim.
Aye, sir.
Left hand, Riley.
That's got it, sir.
He's really hurt.
Looks pretty bad. He's got to have medical attention. If we can only break loose.
That's a pretty big if, sir.
Lend a hand, Riley.
Lay back here out of range. Keep the radio channel open.
I'll keep trying to contact the flying sub.
All right, let's move on.
Release divers.
Why isn't a rescue party here? They afraid to face this?
Something out there, sir.
Where's the spider?
Maybe it's holed up behind those rocks. They're swimming toward it. Look out, Skipper.
Follow me.
The skipper's avoiding the rocks. Not taking any chances on something being hidden behind him.
Just let him get us out of here. I'll take care of that creature.
Cut away those strands. I'm going aboard.
He's coming aboard. Crack the hatch.
What happened to the Admiral?
We had a little accident. We tried to break loose.
We tried to break loose. Is he badly hurt?
Could be a concussion. He needs medical attention. So does Bill Bolton, my executive officer. We found him in the compartment next to the cylinder room.
It's a miracle he's still alive.
Yeah.
All right, Captain. Let's check on those controls.
Radio's working now, sir.
Good.
See if she'll turn over.
It'll just about get you back. Riley, take over the controls. And when you break loose, rendezvous with us at the Seaview.
Aye, sir. You're not sending us back to the Seaview.
Just as fast as you can get there.
We can't turn and run now. This is our chance to get that thing.
You've got 2 badly injured men aboard.
I know that.
And enough explosives to kill millions of people. That's why I want you back at the Seaview now.
What about that killer running around loose in the seas? What about your men out there? You gonna let it kill them too?
I'm in command, Captain. Don't forget that.
Skipper, it's got one of the divers.
Flying sub. Go ahead, Skipper.
We'll need a torch out here, Riley. Better hurry. That thing's moving this way.
I'll get it to them.
Aye, aye, sir. It's on its way.
to kill that thing. I have to kill it.
You can't do it with a torch, Gad. Come on, before it's too late. Here it comes. Come on.
Two casualties below, sir. One's the Admiral.
Is he badly hurt?
He's unconscious.
Get below, bring him to sickbay. Who's the other one, Captain Gadd?
No, sir. An officer named Walter. He was the exec aboard the test sub. We found him trapped down there, still alive.
That's incredible. What about the fuel cylinders?
We've got him, Mr. Morton. They're down below aboard the flying sub.
Well, as soon as the casualties are removed, I want you to get a work detail and remove those cylinders.
Aye, aye, sir.
Diving party approaching port quarter.
Don't.
Don't try to sit up, Admiral.
Hand me an intercom, Mike.
Admiral, you've got to lie still.
Mike, and hurry.
Very well, but if you don't lie still, I'm going to have to give you sedation.
Give me the mic.
Yes, sir.
Sparks, have you reached the skipper yet?
Negative, Admiral. I'm still trying.
Well, keep on it. And call me the minute you reach him.
Aye, sir.
Take care of him. He's hurt.
Where's Captain Crane?
I don't know, sir. He ordered us back. The last I saw him, he was with Gant.
Gant?
Admiral, this is Sparks. I've raised Captain Crane.
Patch him into this land, Sparks.
Aye, sir. Skipper, come in for the Admiral.
I'll reach you finally. Where are you?
The thing's gaining on us. I don't think we can make it.
Well, we'll find some way to drive him off.
Ready the nose laser and stand by to fire. Admiral, this is Morton.
Go ahead, Chip.
I've got the nose laser ready to fire.
Very well. Get a radar fix on that creature and come about for a nose shot.
Aye, aye, sir. Stand by to fire.
Mr. Morton, we've got a dead aim on him. Anytime you're ready.
Fire laser. Admiral, we drove it off.
Did we kill it, Chip?
The laser wasn't strong enough to kill it.
No, sir, but he knows he was hit.
Mr. Morton, diver's entering tank.
Either of you hurt?
You're just plain lucky. What drove it off?
The laser, though, apparently wasn't strong enough to kill it.
We've got to kill it.
Forget it. As long as it doesn't attack us again.
That's easy for you to say. But I've got a debt to settle with that thing. And I'm going to settle it.
Lee, you back aboard?
We're both back. We're okay.
Good. Now give me a full report when you get out of your gear.
Aye, sir. Help me out of this stuff, will you?
That's enough now. I'm giving you something to put you to sleep.
No, Doc, not yet.
I'm sorry, Admiral. In sick bay, I'm in command.
All set to get underway, Chip?
Just about. Where's Gant?
I left him in the missile room.
Skipper, this is sick bay.
Go ahead.
That survivor you sent down here.
Yes, Bill Volter. How is he?
Not so good, but he's conscious and asking to see you. You better hurry. He's pretty low.
Very well. Take over, Chip.
Aye, sir.
Dead. All those men dead. Kill them. Now, take it easy, Bill. You had nothing to do with it. My fault. Now, forget it. Forget it. You're going to be all right. No. Sonar. Now, listen to me, Bill. You were out running your instruments. It wasn't your fault you couldn't get a sonar warning. Listen. The sonar worked. I saw the obstruction. Gave an order. The wrong order. Just forget it, rest, all right? I lost my head. I saw obstruction. Gave an order. Hard left. Running smack into it. It was my fault, Lee. It was my fault. Doc.
Mr. Morton, look at this.
Sir? Can't we run for it? He's too close. He'll grab a moving object. If we play dead, he might ignore us.
Shoot a charge to the hull. Might shake him loose.
Engineering, give me every ounce of power you've got and shoot it through the hull.
It'll take about 5 seconds, sir. Stand by.
There it goes. Engineering, reset your circuits. Prepare to get underway.
Aye, sir. We'll stand by to answer bells.
Kent. Sparks, there's a diver out. Patch me through.
Go ahead, Skipper.
Captain Gant, come back. Do you hear me? Come back before you get yourself killed.
Forget it. I'm gonna get that killer. If it's the last thing I ever do.
You can't hurt that thing with a spear gun. Now listen to me, Gant. If you're trying to clear your name, forget it. Balt had just told me everything that happened. It wasn't your speed, it was a mistake. Balt had panicked. He caused the crash.
Nice try, Crane. But it doesn't matter now. I'm gonna kill that thing.
Not with a spear gun.
I've got it loaded with my fuel. Get away while you can.
All back full. Rig for explosion.
Aye, sir.
Close forward crash doors.
Aye, sir.
Captain. Secure the crash doors. Rescue detail. There's a diver off the bow. Bring him in.
You know, Captain, I've been thinking, you're in a hurry to get back to Santa Barbara, aren't you?
As a matter of fact, yes. Why?
Well, if I add my fuel cells, all 4 of them, to your tanks, I bet I can get the Seaview up to maybe 90 knots, or even more.
Well, this is where I came in.
Fluid extract completed. 5 cc's were removed. This should prove sufficient for transplant to subject. Hans-Jörg, come, hurry. Right. Now left. Good. Seal the tank. But first remove the tube. Increase the pressure to 20 decibars.
20 decibars, Doctor.
Hans-Jürgen, you will now see that your sacrifice was not in vain.
Voyage to the Bottom of the Sea, starring Richard Basehart, David Hedison, Voyage to the Bottom of the Sea.
This is Dr. Borgman and Mr. Hansjörg.
Oh, yes. Welcome aboard, gentlemen. Carry on, Kowalski.
Aye, sir.
You must be Captain Crane, of course.
That's right, sir.
Well, is Admiral Nelson aboard yet?
Oh, weren't you informed? He won't be on this cruise. He was called to a special conference in Washington.
Oh, really? Well, who will be in charge of the scientific aspect of this mission?
Well, the Admiral's arranged with the Navy Department to lend us a former colleague of his, Admiral Park.
Park? Not Roy Park?
Yes, a friend of yours?
A long-standing acquaintance.
I see. I'll tell Admiral Park you're here. Excuse me.
Thank you. Of all the people in the world. And here, aboard the perfect site for our mission, here where we will spawn our armada of men-fish. An armada which will eventually give us full control of the oceans of the world. Don't you see the irony? Park, the man who nearly destroyed me, whose investigating committee sent me to prison, he will now help me realize my greatest ambition. When a man nearly destroys you, you either hate him or you fear him, just as you fear me.
Well, Borgman, strange turn of events, isn't it?
I have learned to expect the unexpected, Admiral. Of course, my one concern is for some special equipment we are bringing aboard. I would like my assistant, Hansjörg, to see to it.
It should be coming over the side now. I'll take you down to the missile room where you can start unpacking it.
Ah. The missile room.
Admiral Nelson left instructions to convert it to a laboratory for your use.
I'm very grateful, but I warn you, Admiral, that I shall require absolute privacy.
Except when it concerns the safety of the ship, your laboratory will be off limits to all hands.
Good.
How do you like your coffee?
Black, thank you. Are you quite prepared, Hansjörg?
In a moment.
Would you please raise the cover? Thank you. Quickly. I am getting no response at all now.
Ready?
1 second, no more. Going. No reaction. Hansjörg, prepare the table. We will make another man-fish now.
You can't mean that.
Prepare the table.
But what if we're caught?
Hansjörg, this laboratory is off limits to all personnel. Besides, at this hour, only the ones on duty are awake.
Well, we'll get a volunteer.
This submarine is filled with potential volunteers.
But when they find one of their men are missing.
I will take care of that. Now do as I say. Prepare the table. Oh, good evening.
Hi.
I am Dr. Borgman. My assistant and I are working in the missile room. I wonder, could you take a moment and help us move a piece of heavy equipment?
Well, I'm supposed to finish this as soon as I can.
Please? It will only take a moment.
Okay, I guess it'll be all right.
Good. What is your name, sailor?
Bailey, sir.
Excellent.
I'll start the freezing process.
No.
He'll die.
We cannot afford to have them discover one of their crew missing. No, they will find him dead.
Dr. Bolton.
It will look like an accident.
You said there would be no more killing.
This will be the last, Hans-Jörg. We cannot fail now. Go, make certain no one is in the corridor. Well, go.
No one.
Take him here. Oh. Over on the chair. Careful. Don't let him fall. You, Hans-Jörg, you get out. Out! Out!
I hope you don't mind. I just wanted to make sure you have everything you need.
Oh, no. We have finished setting up. Hans-Jörg is still putting away some of the instruments.
Also, you can understand my eagerness to see your famous manfish.
Oh, of course. There it is.
An incredible achievement.
Well, coming from you, Admiral, that is truly a compliment.
Looks more human than fish. I don't understand how that could be achieved using a transmutation of genes.
Can't be. We abandoned that idea some years ago.
And you must be using human components again.
Oh, only the secretion from the pineal gland. We extract that just before we induce irradiation.
Extracted from what?
A volunteer donor.
What happens to your donor after the operation?
We do a partial hypothermia, freezing everything but a 6-millimeter section at the base of the skull, in which the pineal secretion is replenished in a few days.
You mean you hope it'll be replenished? We know less about that gland than we do almost any other organ in the human body. How can you be sure your subjects will recover?
Because I completed the cycle once with Hans-Jörg.
Obviously, with less than complete success.
I have refined the procedure since then.
But you're still gambling with a human life every time you create a manfish. Where is your authorization to use human volunteers? How do you propose to find them?
With your help, Admiral.
Well, you're out of luck. I'm aborting the mission. I'll send a full report to Nelson.
Stop! Take him. Oh, take him!
I don't know what you're up to, Borgman, but it won't solve anything. I'll see you behind bars again, and that's a promise.
You will see what I tell you to see. And you will do what I tell you to do. Now, when that sedative takes effect, Admiral Park, I will inject a microscopically fine wire control unit into the cartilage at the base of your brain, just as we do with our men fish. You will feel nothing when you awaken, but you will be powerless to control your will. You will be as obedient as our men fish are. And I warn you, Admiral Park, if I induce too much power with this control device, your mind will be destroyed.
Check this with the inertial navigator, Chief.
All right, sir. Right on the button. All stamped.
Aye, aye, sir. Where are we, Captain?
Well, we just arrived at the position Dr. Borgman picked for his experiment.
It's the only place on Earth where all of my requirements can be met. The water temperature is the most critical factor. It must be within 1/2 point of 72 degrees.
72 degrees exactly, Doctor.
Ah, good. Depth, please.
350 feet. Keel the bottom.
3. Yeah, perfect. That will give us the 20 decibars of pressure we require. So now, as soon as Seaview's reactors have charged the irradiation unit, we can go on to the next step of our experiment. Shall we get started, Admiral?
The aft storeroom. Have the doctor come to the aft storeroom on the double.
Aye, aye, sir.
Now, don't try to move. Does anybody know how this happened? All right, Doc. Clean this place up and lock off those shelves so this doesn't happen again.
Yes, sir.
Admiral, I'm going to postpone this experiment. We've had a chance to investigate this accident.
Admiral, I do hope you will not find it necessary to delay our experiments any further.
No, it won't be necessary. Looks like a simple accident to me, Captain. Those shelves toppled during heavy weather and caught Bailey.
What heavy weather? This is no destroyer.
Well, then it may have happened when you were maneuvering.
But, Admiral...
Admiral Nelson gave me full charge of the scientific aspects of the mission. It's my decision to make. The experiments will continue.
Shall we proceed, then? You may have your divers get ready, Captain.
That's in place, Doctor. The divers are coming back.
Good. Have them remain in the escape hatch while we irradiate. When the manfish reaches its full size, they will bring it aboard. Is the irradiation unit in its proper position and fully charged, Hans-Jörg?
It is.
The divers are in the hatch. All secure.
4 seconds, Hans-Jörg. Not above 22 beds.
22 beds, Doctor.
Now. We've done it! We have done it! Prepare the wet mattress. I must examine it the moment they have it in here.
Stop that thing, Doctor. Bring it under control. C-101.
Hans-Jörg, strap it onto the wet mattress.
Admiral, I'm putting that compartment off limits.
A very good idea, Captain. Now, if you will excuse me, I want to make certain Hans-Jörg has everything just right. Oh, incidentally, Captain, I want to get started on the next phase of this project just as soon as possible.
And what will that be?
The creation of 2 more menfish.
Admiral Park. You all right?
Of course I am. Why do you ask?
No reason. I'll get C-101 posted.
No! No! It's alive. Help me get it onto the wet mattress. Help me. That failed.
Don't bother. We're getting that thing off Seaview now. And then we're heading back to Santa Barbara.
Why?
Why? Because it just killed one of my men, and it nearly killed me. As a matter of fact, I want this experiment discontinued completely.
Oh, come now, Captain. It was you yourself gave orders no one should enter this room, that no one should upset this poor creature. Your man disobeyed orders with tragic consequences, I grant you. But that is no reason to discontinue the experiment. Wouldn't you agree, Admiral?
He's right, Captain. Johnson had no business coming in here. It's his own fault.
You can't mean that, Admiral.
No, wait. It was no one's fault. Let's all try to forget this and continue with the experiment.
What do you say, Admiral?
Of course we'll continue.
All right, we'll continue. But get that thing off Seaview. You can control it just as well out there.
Of course, Captain. Whatever you say. You did well, Admiral. Very well. Satisfied, Captain?
What are your orders, Admiral?
How long before you'll be ready to proceed, Boardman?
In about an hour. Will you give me a hand, Admiral?
I don't know why the Admiral's going along with him. Chip, what about Admiral Park? Does he seem all right to you?
He seems preoccupied with his work, if that's what you mean.
No. It's more than that. I can't put my finger on it, but he seems to be letting Borgman run the whole show. He does everything Borgman wants him to do.
I know.
Well, I've got a hunch there's going to be more trouble. Both with Dr. Borgman and with that.
Captain.
Yes, Doc.
I was checking Bailey to make out his death certificate, but I don't know what to list as a cause of death.
I thought he died of a concussion when the shells fell on him.
So did I at first. But I found out that he was dead before he received the head injuries.
Then what was the cause of his death?
I'd like your permission to perform a post and find out.
Yeah, go ahead. Let me know what you find.
Right.
And, Doc,
Yes, Captain.
keep this just between the three of us. I don't want anyone else to know. Understand?
I usually give the Admiral a copy of all my medical reports.
I know. But this time, give it to me instead.
Yes, sir.
Control wire is implanted, Doctor.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Well done, Monsieur. Now, I shall need 2 volunteers from the crew, Park. You will arrange for it?
No.
I don't think you understand, Park. I gave you an order.
I won't do it, Borgman.
They won't be hurt. The transplant is completely painless. And under hypothermia, their pineal fluid will replenish itself in a few days.
We've been all through this. You don't know that for sure.
Oh, I admit we have lost a few volunteers. Such casualties are inevitable. But I also think that you will get more for me. The volunteers, Park,
does this mean?
An extract of his pineal gland fluid was removed surgically.
But how?
Here, I'll show you. Now, notice the little cavity at the base of the skull. A siphon device was probably used right through there. It was a neat job, barely left a mark. I don't know what to make of this, Captain.
I think I do.
Admiral. Within 48 hours, they will probably be as good as new.
Radiation completed.
I am starting transmutation. When I bring them up to full size, Admiral, I will control the submarine. And with your crew as donors, I can produce so many more.
Admiral. Doubts about what happened to Bailey. I don't know.
Bailey?
He killed him. And now Collins and Forrester. What's going on here?
They'll be all right in a few days. They're not dead.
But Bailey is. What's wrong with you, Admiral? Why are you letting him do all this? Why?
He has no choice, Captain. Neither do you.
What do you mean?
Why do you think Park has been so cooperative, Captain?
That's what I'm trying to find out.
Examine the back of his head. I examined the back of his head. What do you see?
A piece of metal.
An electrical implant which picks up signals from this. All I have to do is turn this dial, and Park will do whatever I tell him.
But I don't. Now give me that.
Unless this is switched off within seconds, it will destroy Park's brain completely, so you drop your gun, Captain. You had better drop it. Catch the gun, Hans-Jörg. Now, Captain, I want you to get into a wetsuit and get ready to dive. You are going to... Hans-Jörg. You are going to take those two specimens and place them on the ocean bottom. He won't be able to stand another charge like that one, Captain.
Don't do it. He's going to make more of those things.
Get ready to dive. Don't make me use this again.
All right. You win.
Don't you try anything, Crane. Just put them out there next to the irradiation package. You see, the only thing that will affect those fish is pressure. and temperature. And you can't control either. I will be watching every move you make. Careful with them, Captain. Both your life and Park's depends on their survival. Captain. Now return to Seaview. Hans-Jörg, get ready to start irradiation.
Wait until Captain Crane's out of the water.
Of course, Mark, of course.
In the escape hatch.
Leave him there for the moment. Hans-Jörg, let's get on with it. Start irradiation. Dying. It received too much irradiation.
Shall I stop?
No, we must continue for the other two. Dead. That's impossible. Hans-Jörg, what happened?
I don't know. There's nothing wrong here.
It's impossible. Liquid You froze them. Stand aside, Park.
Borgman, come here. Look!
It didn't die. It's still alive.
But look at it. It's a giant.
Additional radiation has made it gigantic.
It is magnificent. Imagine a whole race of them. Great undersea giants, all obedient to my commands. What are you doing?
I'm going to get us away from that thing. It's hostile to man, Doctor. Have you forgotten it's a killer?
Hotjog, keep him covered. I can control it as easily as I can control Park or Hansjorg.
Then you'd better do it before it gets any closer.
I will stop it where it is.
It's still coming, Borgman. Let Crane get us out of here.
I can control it.
It's too big to control with that. Crane, get to the control room.
Reactors at full power. Fire a charge. Continuing phasing. Fire another charge. Give it everything we've got. Real close.
Go ahead, Frank. Hard right rudder. Let's get out of here.
Give it another charge. Aye, sir. Lee, there's not enough power in the reactor. It has to recycle. Give it everything we've got. It's no use.
The way it's tossing us about, we're gonna split apart the steams. Where's the mic? Engine room, more speed! Captain! Red Borgman!
Dead. Do you think we can get a shot at it with the torpedoes?
I doubt it. See if we can hit a vital area with a laser.
Right.
Launch! Launch flying sub! Admiral! The hull's giving way! We can't hold out much longer!
We're moving into position now.
She's gonna break in half. I know!
We're loose. Back engines. Blow all tanks and head for the surface.
Aye, sir.
Admiral, we're free. What's your situation?
I'm okay, and I'm heading for the surface. I'll see you there.
That's it, Doctor. Collins will recover.
Everything's fine here, too. Thanks for your help.
You're welcome.
What?
Captain, your crewmen are going to be all right.
Oh, good.
The freezing hadn't affected them yet, and I've replaced enough of the pineal gland fluid. There should be no lasting effect.
Thank you. I'm grateful. I know they will be, too. Oh, and thanks for removing that control unit.
It is I who am grateful. I may yet be a worthwhile member of society.
Oh, I'd bet on that. Now, if I can just figure out some way to explain all this to Admiral Nelson when he returns.
I'm sure you'll find him very understanding, sir.
আমি আজকে বানিয়েছি ফিশ পায়লা। নিপা, আজকে আমাদের যে নামটা আছে ফিশ ফিউশন, সেই নামের সাথে আপনার রেসিপির কোনো মিল নেই।
আমি ডেফিনেটলি বল মাছ এই স্টাইলে রান্না করার ট্রাই করব ইন দ্য ফিউচার।
এবার আমন্ত্রণ জানাচ্ছি ঢাকার প্রতিযোগী নিপাকে। নিপা, আপনার রেসিপি নিয়ে চলে আসুন। আমি আজকে বানিয়েছি ফিশ পায়লা।
কি ফিশ ব্যবহার করেছো?
আমি বোয়াল মাছটা ব্যবহার করেছি। ফিশ কোথায়? ফিশ ম্যাম আজ কোথায় আছে? ভিতরে? হ্যাঁ ম্যাম, এটা লেয়ার করেছেন? লেয়ার করে নিয়ে এভাবে আর কি দিয়ে দিয়েছি। ট্যাঙ্গি সসটা কি করে করেছেন? ট্যাঙ্গি সসটা আমি অরেঞ্জ, চেরি, মানে সুগার অ্যান্ড হচ্ছে হালকা একটু সয়া সস, ভিনেগার অ্যান্ড হচ্ছে রোস্টেড টমেটো দিয়ে করেছি।
এটাও কি মেন্টর বলে দিয়েছিল সসের কথা?
মেন্টর, হ্যাঁ, আমার মেন্টর আমাকে বলেছে যে একটা মানে এটাকে ইনহ্যান্স করার জন্য একটা ট্যাঙ্গি টাইপসের সস রাখলে ভালো হবে।
আপনার মেন্টর নাদিয়া নাতাশা?
জি,
নাদিয়া নাতাশা আপু, আপনি কি ট্যাঙ্গি সস করতে বলেছিলেন?
আমি যখন ওকে বুঝিয়েছিলাম যে এটা এরকম একটা ফুল মিল, সে বলেছিল আমি একটা সস করতে চাই এর সাথে, আমি কি করতে পারবো? তা আমি বলেছিলাম এটার সাথে বেসিক্যালি সস সার্ভ করার দরকার নাই, কিন্তু সে বলছে আমি একটা সস করতে চাই এবং সেটা একটু সুইট বা ক্রিমি। তখন আমি বললাম যেহেতু আপনি করতেই চাচ্ছেন, যদি করেন, যেহেতু ফিশ, আপনি একটা লেমন বেস কোনো কিছু দিতে পারেন।
কিন্তু সসটা মজা হয়েছে।
ইনিশিয়ালি সে বলেছিল যে এটার সাথে সস যায় না অ্যান্ড শি ইজ রাইট সসটা আপনি করেছেন দ্যাট ইজ ইয়োর চয়েস বাই ইটসেলফ সসটা খেতে মজা প্লেটিংটা আমার পছন্দ হয়নি আই থিঙ্ক ইটস ভেরি মেসি রাইট চ্যালেঞ্জটা ছিল আজকে ফিশ ফিউশন পায়রাতে ফিশ খুঁজে পাওয়া যাচ্ছে না ইউ হ্যাভ টু রিয়েলি লুক ইন টু ইট সসটা ইয়েস ইট হেল্পস রাইসের সাথে খেতে বাট সসটা ছাড়া যদি আমি খাই পায়রাতে কোনো সিগনিফিকেন্ট কোনো ফ্লেভার্স নাই
নিপা আজকে আমাদের যে নামটা আছে ফিশ ফিউশন সেই নামের সাথে আপনার রেসিপির কোনো মিল নেই
কস্টিং আপনার ওভারঅল ঠিক আছে 542 করে আপনি এই প্লেটটা সেল করছেন কস্টিং ইজ ওকে বাট এটা আপনি 542-তে সেল করতে পারবেন না রিয়েল লাইফে থ্যাংক ইউ
এবারে চট্টগ্রামের প্রতিযোগী উর্মি মাহবুব আপনার রেসিপি নিয়ে চলে আসুন
হ্যালো হাই পেরুভিয়ান একটা কুইজিন পেরিহো
কি ফিশ এখানে ব্যবহার করে
এখানে আমি বোয়াল ফিশটা ইউজ করেছি
বোয়াল ফিশটাকে কিভাবে নিয়েছো
ছোট কিউব কেটে করে নিয়েছিলাম
কিউব কিউব করে
একটু করে ফ্রাই করেছি প্রথমে কর্নফ্লাওয়ার দিয়ে দেন আমি আবার স্টুর সাথে আমি প্রথমে বোয়ালের যে স্কিনটা ছিল ওটা দিয়ে একটা স্টক করেছিলাম ওইটা দিয়ে আমি স্টুটা রান্না করেছি
ফিশ স্টু আকারে যদি বলো তাহলে ভালো তবে বোয়ালের ফ্লেভারটা কিন্তু আছে খারাপ না খেতে ভালো আমি বলবো ভালো ছিল গুড ট্রাই
থ্যাংক ইউ প্রথমত আমার কাছে মনে হচ্ছিল উনি কি ভুলে চিংড়ি মাছ উঠিয়ে নিয়ে আসছে চিংড়ি মাছ একটা কোনো অপশন ছিল না তারপর কারণ ফিশগুলো এত সুন্দর করে মনে হচ্ছিল যেখানে শ্রিম গোল 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 করে দেয়া তারপর যখন বোয়াল ফিশ বললেন আর এটা ফিউশন তখন একটু কনফিউজ ছিলাম যে এবার মনে হয় হালকা হলেও স্মেল পাবো তো মুখে দিয়ে বোয়াল ফিশ মনেই হয়নি আমার কাছে যা মনে হচ্ছে ডিফারেন্ট কোনো ফিশ খুবই ভালো খুবই মজার সেই সাথে আপনার ব্রেডের সাথে যে আপনার গার্লিক একটা অয়েল মনে হয় করেছেন গার্লিক অয়েল ইয়া বাটার অয়েল কাইন্ড অফ গার্লিক ব্রেডের মতনই লাগছিল ওটার সাথে যখন মিক্স করে খাচ্ছি সো ইটস রিয়েলি নাইস শুরু কর
সিম্পল প্লেটিং অনেক নাইস কালার্স আপনি নিয়ে এসেছেন এই ডিশটাতে বোয়াল মাছ আমার অনেক প্রিয় বাট আমি কখনোই আগে এইভাবে করে খাইনি ইটস আ ডিফারেন্ট প্রেজেন্টেশন ডিফারেন্ট টেক্সচার অফ বোয়াল মাছ আপনি নিয়ে এসেছেন আই থিঙ্ক বোয়াল মাছ আপনি যেভাবে করে কুক করেছেন দ্যাট ইজ পারফেক্ট সো আমি ডেফিনেটলি বোয়াল মাছ এই স্টাইলে রান্না করার ট্রাই করব ইন দ্য ফিউচার কস্টিংটা ঠিক হয়নি এটা আপনার খরচ প্রফেশনাল কিচেনে কাজ করা হয়েছে
না অ্যাকচুয়ালি এখনো করা হয়নি
প্রফেশনাল কিচেনে আপনি যখন কস্টিং করবেন এভরি ডিশ হ্যাজ টু বি ×3 এভাবেই শেখানো হয়েছিল রাইট আপনি নিজের ইচ্ছা একটা প্রাইস দিয়ে দিবেন আপনার বাকি খরচ কোথা থেকে আসবে ইটস নট অনলি অ্যাবাউট এই খাবারটা বানাতে আমার কত টাকা লেগেছে এটা আমি খাবারের উপর একটু প্রফিট ধরে সেল করে দিলাম অন্যান্য যা কস্ট আছে আপনার সেগুলো তো এই ফুডের ভিতরেই আসতে হবে রেস্টুরেন্ট পার্সপেক্টিভে রাইট সো কস্টিংটা হয়নি ভুল
থ্যাংক ইউ উর্মি দুটো চ্যালেঞ্জ মিলিয়ে এই মুহূর্তে বটম 2 পার্টিসিপেন্টসের স্কোর দেখে নেব ডক্টর মুনিম হোসাইন 37.6 মাইমুনা আক্তার 40.6 এবার প্রথম দুটো চ্যালেঞ্জ উৎসবের স্বাদ এবং স্বাদের বিশ্বভ্রমণ এই দুটো চ্যালেঞ্জ মিলিয়ে কার স্কোর কত হচ্ছে সেটাই এখন জানার পালা আমি শুরু করব ঢাকার শিরজুতি অর্থাৎ পূর্ণিমা আপুর জানকে দিয়ে দেখি তার স্কোর কত দাঁড়ালো দুটো চ্যালেঞ্জ মিলে। লেটস হ্যাভ এ লুক। টোটাল 55.4 আউট অফ 60। সেজুতি, আর ইউ হ্যাপি রাইট নাও?
রিলিভড যে আমার নেক্সট টাইম ওই ব্ল্যাক স্কার্ফটা কাউকে দিতে হবে না, আর টেন্স বিকজ আমি জানি হয়তো বা নেক্সট টাইম আবার আমাকে দিবে।
এবারে ঢাকা নারায়ণগঞ্জের প্রতিযোগী নিশাত আঞ্জুম, দুটো চ্যালেঞ্জ মিলিয়ে তার স্কোর হচ্ছে 53.8 আউট অফ 60। কংগ্রাচুলেশনস নিশাত। এবারে বগুড়ার তামান্না, গত পর্বে বেশ ভালো করেছেন এবং প্রথম চ্যালেঞ্জেও একটা অ্যাভারেজ ভালো স্কোর ছিল আপনার। এবার দেখবো টোটাল স্কোরটা কত দাঁড়ালো। লেটস হ্যাভ এ লুক। 52.6 আউট অফ 60। কংগ্রাচুলেশনস তামান্না। এবারে পুরান ঢাকার লাকি আক্তার, বেশ ভালো পারফর্মার তিনি, এবং আমরা জানি যে একদম ডিরেক্ট অ্যাপ্রন পেয়ে তিনি আসলে গ্র্যান্ড অডিশনে সুযোগ পেয়েছিলেন। ওকে, সো দুটো চ্যালেঞ্জ নিয়ে তার পারফরমেন্স আমরা দেখেছি। এবারে জানবার পালা যে টোটাল স্কোরটা কত দাঁড়ালো। 52.2 আউট অফ 60। এবারে ঢাকার দিবা, খুব লক্ষ্মী একটা মানুষ, দেখি লক্ষ্মী মেয়ের দুটো চ্যালেঞ্জ মিলিয়ে স্কোরটা কত দাঁড়ালো। লেটস হ্যাভ এ লুক। 51 আউট অফ 60। কংগ্রাচুলেশনস দিবা। এবারে রাজশাহীর মৌসুমী কবির আমার মিতা, দেখি আপনার স্কোর কত দাঁড়ালো দুটো চ্যালেঞ্জ মিলিয়ে। 45.8 আউট অফ 60। এবারে নওগাঁর জুয়ারিয়া কামাল, প্রথম যেই চ্যালেঞ্জটি ছিল উৎসবের স্বাদ, সেখানে খুব একটা ভালো পারফরমেন্স দিতে পারেননি, বাট স্বাদের বিশ্ব ভ্রমণে কিন্তু দারুণভাবে আমাদেরকে ভাসিয়েছেন এবং আপনার ব্রাউনিটা জাস্ট ওয়াও ছিল। সো স্ক্রিনে চোখ রাখি, দুটো চ্যালেঞ্জ মিলিয়ে আপনার স্কোর কত দাঁড়ালো সেটাই দেখব। 44.4 আউট অফ 60। ঢাকার প্রতিযোগী নিপা, খুবই ছটফটে একটা মানুষ, দুটো চ্যালেঞ্জ মিলিয়ে স্কোর কত দাঁড়ালো। লেটস হ্যাভ এ লুক। 44.2 আউট অফ 60। এবার বাকি রয়েছে দুজন পার্টিসিপেন্টস, এবং সেই দুজন পার্টিসিপেন্ট হচ্ছেন লিনা, মাইমুনা। লিনা, প্রথম চ্যালেঞ্জের সময় একদম শুরুতে আপনার হাত কেটে গিয়েছিল, আর আমরা সবাই জানি যে মোরগ পোলাও ছিল, সেটা আপনি প্রপারলি কুকড করতে পারেননি। আর সেকেন্ড চ্যালেঞ্জে আমরা দেখেছি বেটার দ্যান বিফোর। আপনার মনের অবস্থা এখন কি সেটা জানতে চাই।
ফার্স্ট চ্যালেঞ্জে যখন সবচেয়ে লো স্কোর পেয়েছিলাম, খুবই মন খারাপ ছিল। গত পর্বে আমার কিছু একটা সমস্যার জন্য আমার 100% আমি দিতে পারিনি। তারপরেও আশা করছি ভালো কিছু হবে, কারণ এটা মহামঞ্চ, এখানে যখন তখন যেটা সেটা হয়ে যাচ্ছে।
একদমই তাই। লিনার টোটাল স্কোর দেখব দুটো চ্যালেঞ্জ মিলিয়ে। 41.8 আউট অফ 60। আমরা দেখেছি একটু আগে ডক্টর মুনিমের স্কোর হচ্ছে 37.6, আপনার 41.8। বাকি রয়েছে মাইমুনা। মাইমুনার স্কোর যদি আপনার থেকে বেশি হয় তাহলে আপনাকে বিদায় নিতে হচ্ছে, আর যদি মাইমুনার স্কোর আপনার থেকে কম হয় তাহলে আপনি আরও একটি চ্যালেঞ্জ মোকাবেলা করার জন্য থেকে যাচ্ছেন। এবারে মাইমুনা প্রথম চ্যালেঞ্জে বেশ ভালোই ছিল পারফরমেন্স, নট ব্যাড, বাট সেকেন্ড চ্যালেঞ্জে এসে সব কিছু এলোমেলো করে ফেললেন বোধহয়। হয়তো আরেকটু মেন্টরের কথা শোনা যেত, তাহলে হয়তো এত ভুল হতো না। সো এই মুহূর্তে আপনার কি বলার আছে মাইমুনা?
আমার কাছেও যেটা মনে হয়েছে, এখানে যারা আছে খুবই এক্সপার্ট এবং তাদের প্রচুর নলেজ। আমার কাছে গতকাল যেটা সবচেয়ে বেশি মনে হচ্ছে, আমার নলেজের অভাব ছিল, যে একটা ট্যাকো এভাবেও প্রেজেন্ট করা যায়, এবং নলেজের অভাব ছিল, এবং আরেকজনের কাছ থেকে নলেজ নেওয়াটা আমি সেটা অ্যাকসেপ্ট করিনি, উচিত ছিল নেওয়া। এটা আমার অনেক বড় ভুল হয়েছে। মহামঞ্চে আসলে ছোটোখাটো এইসব ভুল একদমই করা যাবে না। এটা অনেক বড় একটা লিসন আমার জন্য, যে আমি লাইফে আরও বেশি আগাতে হলে কোথাও আমাকে নলেজ বাড়াতে হবে, আরও বেশি পরিশ্রম করতে হবে।
থ্যাংক ইউ মাইমুনা। এবারে মাইমুনার স্কোরটা দেখে নেব। মাইমুনার স্কোর হচ্ছে 40.6 আউট অফ 60। তার মানে আমি দুটো চ্যালেঞ্জ মিলিয়ে এই মুহূর্তে বটম 2 পার্টিসিপেন্টসের স্কোর দেখে নেব। ডক্টর মুনিম হোসাইন 37.6, মাইমুনা আক্তার 40.6। কেমন লাগলো?
খুবই ভালো লাগলো। তুমি যখন মানে কাউন্ট করছিলে আমার হার্টবিট ফাস্ট হয়ে গিয়েছিল।
10, 9, 8, 7, 6 পার্টিসিপেন্টস, আর মাত্র 10 মিনিট বাকি আছে। এই 10 মিনিটের মধ্যে কুকিং ডান করতে হবে, প্লেটিং করতে হবে, কস্টিং অ্যান্ড কিচেন ক্লিনিং। সো হাতে সময় একেবারেই নেই। আমি বলবো আরেকটু ফার্স্ট করতে হবে সবকিছু। ওকে? পার্টিসিপেন্টস, আর মাত্র 5 মিনিটস বাকি আছে। অনলি 5 মিনিটস। সো একদম সময় নেই হাতে। প্লিজ হারি আপ।
ফাস্ট ফাস্ট। দয়া কস্টিংটা চেক করেন।
পার্টিসিপেন্টস, আমি কাউন্টডাউন দিচ্ছি। 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0 and time's up. পার্টিসিপেন্টস, কেমন লাগলো?
খুবই ভালো লাগলো। তুমি যখন মানে কাউন্ট করছিলে আমার হার্টবিট ফাস্ট হয়ে গিয়েছিল।
আমাদের গেস্ট জাজ আজকে বলেছে যে সে বিটরুট পছন্দ করে না, সো তাকে খাওয়ানোর জন্য আমাদেরকে ইনোভেটিভ হতে হবে, ইন্টারেস্টিং খাবার হতে হবে, অ্যান্ড অফকোর্স মজা হতে হবে।
উনি বিট খান না যখন শুনেছি তখন একটু মানে কনফিউজ ছিলাম, কারণ একটা খাবার যখন মানুষ খেতে চায় না তাকে খাওয়ানোটা সেটা খুবই টাফ। আর যখন মানুষটা জানে যে এই খাবারটা এখানে দেওয়া আছে বাট সেটা আমি খুঁজে পাচ্ছি না, তখন আরও বেশি টাফ।
ডিয়ার পার্টিসিপেন্টস, পারলে খাওয়াও। চ্যালেঞ্জের আজকে মেন্টর টাইমস তোমরা শুরুতেই পাচ্ছ 2 মিনিটস করে। তো মেন্টরদের কাছ থেকে আমার মনে হয় খুব ভালো করে বুঝে ডিশটা পারফেক্টলি করতে হবে।
পার্টিসিপেন্টস, আমি এর সাথে অ্যাড করতে চাই যে আজকে আমাদের এলিমিনেশন এপিসোড, সো পারফর্ম করতেই হবে। বটম 2 আজকে আমাদের এখান থেকে এলিমিনেটেড হয়ে যাবে, which includes আপনাদের 7 জন and আপনাদের 7 জন। বটম 2 will be eliminated. পারফর্ম করার আরেকটা রিজন ইজ দ্য ব্ল্যাক স্কার্ফ। আমরা সবাই ব্ল্যাক স্কার্ফের পাওয়ার জানি, কত দুবার দেখেছি পাওয়ার। ইউ ওয়ান্ট টু উইন দ্য ব্ল্যাক স্কার্ফ, ইউ হ্যাভ টু হ্যাভ দ্য হাইয়েস্ট মার্ক। সো পারফর্ম। আজকে এপিসোডের এন্ডে ওয়ান অফ ইউ উইল উইন দ্য ব্ল্যাক স্কার্ফ।
থ্যাংক ইউ শেফ। বিজ্ঞ বিচারক, আমি অনুরোধ করবো এবার আপনাদের আসন গ্রহণ করার জন্য। পার্টিসিপেন্টস, আপনারা বসবেন। এবার মেন্টরস, আপনাদের সময় শুরু হচ্ছে। 2 মিনিটস করে পার পার্টিসিপেন্টসের জন্য। এখন
পাউডারটা ইউজ করবেন আর বিটরুটকে আপনি এক কাজ করবেন, এটা হচ্ছে ঘিতে ভাজা ভাজা করে নেবেন। সেকেন্ডলি হচ্ছে আপনি হচ্ছে অ্যাপিটাইজার সার্ভ করতে চাচ্ছেন, স্যালাড করতে চাচ্ছেন, ভিনেগারে ভিজে রেখে কুচিয়ে একদম মিহি কুচিয়ে বিটরুটটা কি যাতে অল্প দিন জাস্ট কালার করছি না, একটু বুঝে নিন একটু চাচা
তাহলে ভালো করতেছে চিকেনটা রোল আর একটু কম সস
বুঝে নাও স্যার, যেটা বেটার হবে। টেস্টিও তো হতে হবে, বিটরুটের স্মেল থাকে, তাহলে আপনি প্রনটা টক ইউজ করেন, তাহলে টেস্ট ভালো আসবে। না ভিতরে ভিতরে বিটরুটের স্টাফিং যাবে, একটা চিকেনের সাথে মিক্সড হয়ে চিকেনের রোলার হতে পারে বা যে কোনো একটা টিকিয়া এসব কি করতে চাইবেন বলে ইউজ করতে লেয়ারিং ভালো লাগে, মাথা লেয়ারিং ভালো বিটরুট বানিয়ে উপরে লেয়ার করে সাথে গেলে নিয়ে আসবে একদম দিন বিটু ভালো থাকবে দিয়ে দিন আর হচ্ছে করে দিচ্ছি মজা একটা ফ্রেপের ভিতরে স্টাফ দিয়ে দেন, ফ্রেপ করতে পারেন না, ময়দা চিনি ওদিক দিয়ে সসটা দিলে টাইম স্যার কিন্তু
rau là đúng rồi, còn gì nữa. Con ăn rau tao có thích cha mày chứ. Đang bảo mày không ăn rau tao có thích cha mày chứ.
Ông ơi, người ta tao bón, anh không lo. Ông lo cái gì?
Thằng này mai tôi gọi cả thằng Phong này. Thằng này đến thích nói chuyện bao đầu. Hết duyên cám đến em chi của Phong bây giờ đừng có duyên cám của thằng Lào thằng ấy biết chứ đừng có thằng này. Ông nhá, ông cứ chơi gắt củi bỏ thành người thôi.
Mệt, đi chơi mệt.
Chơi mà không mệt. Ừ? Nằm đi. Đau 7 phút.
Ok, tôi xong bức tranh con khỉ. Xin chào các bạn. Xin chào các bạn, hôm nay mình sẽ hướng dẫn các bạn tô màu bức tranh con tê giác. Ok, bắt đầu. Sẽ tô màu của bức tranh tê giác màu xám.
Nhìn anh em.
Thôi làm thú thế.
Bạn thằng nào? Thằng anh tôi.
Thú vậy này.
Ôi, chưa đi được chưa? Đỉnh thế. Lúc dùng cũng ăn luôn cả con bù tổ.
Ông ơi đừng chửi bụng ông ơi.
Mày cũng tập lưng, tập vào thì
Mà anh em cân thịt trâu các bếp của bác Tân về ăn nhé. Có gần 1 triệu một cân không?
sau nó bắt luôn rồi.
Ok, vậy là mình đã dùng xong màu đỏ rồi. Và tiếp theo thì mình sẽ dùng đến là màu hồng nha. Mình sẽ dùng màu hồng để tô 3 gạch trước đây. Thì ở dưới này sẽ có 3 cái hàng gạch. Và mình sẽ mỗi một gạch đấy thì mình sẽ tô một màu. Và cái gạch đầu tiên thì mình sẽ dùng màu hồng nha. Mình đã vừa tô xong màu hồng và bây giờ mình sẽ cất cái màu hồng này đi nha. Cái màu hồng của mình thì hôm qua mình làm gãy nên nó hơi ngắn. Và mình sẽ lấy tiếp là màu xanh nước biển nha. Ok, và mình đã tô xong màu xanh lướt biển nhạt rồi. Và tiếp theo thì mình sẽ lấy màu xanh lá cây để tô nốt phần còn lại. Cái còn lại là đã hoàn thành xong bức tranh rồi nha. Ok, vậy là mình đã tô xong bức tranh rồi. Và bây giờ mình sẽ cho các bạn xem bức tranh của mình nha. Và đây là bức tranh của mình sau khi đã tô màu hoàn thiện xong. Các bạn ơi, các bạn có thấy bức tranh của mình và bức tranh mẫu bên trên này giống nhau chưa nào? Và video hướng dẫn tô màu của mình đến đây là kết thúc rồi. Xin chào và hẹn gặp lại các bạn ở video tiếp theo nha. Bye bye.